Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Houston Astros. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Here's Chris Owings now. He'll get us started in this one under the light.
Leading off tonight for Arizona, shortstop Chris Owings.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, Matt, with both teams on a losing streak, one thing we know for sure, somebody's going to walk out of here in this first game of the series with a win, and they get on a winning streak. So this is a big battle to turn things around for you right now. You want to be that team on the winning side.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Baseman, Mark Reynolds.
Mark Reynolds is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
And here's a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Reynolds here, 0-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs, 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
1 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he comes in hitting right at 260 on the season. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mutter sprinting after it. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting third.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next. Digging in now, George Springer. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. For Altuve, he gets credited with his 17th bag of the year. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Here's Yasmani Tomas. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Designated hitter, Yasmani
just a tick behind for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, now we're seeing the combination of the 2-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Left fielder.
So stepping in, Austin Slater. In there, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Batting sixth.
Now batting, Chris Colabello. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. At the plate, Taylor Motter, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gonzalez racing back into the Crawford boxes and gone. Here's Joe Panik. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got your 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that. Standing in, Josh Reddick. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. At the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here it comes. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Hard on the ground towards short. Owings is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in, Alex Avila. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
The catcher, number 13.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 2-2 one more time. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Chris Owings comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
David
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. This is line to left. Well, this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Ryan McCann.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Late that time for a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. So striding in, Kyle Tucker.
Designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and striding in once again, Mark Reynolds comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Mark Reynolds.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw is there to record the first out. Ready for another chance? Yasmani Tomas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now that's popped up. Calling for it. Gurriel makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again. Austin Slater. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike 1. Here's the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that at the plate, Alex Bregman. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. In there, a base hit. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He singled his last time up. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Grounded to third. Reynolds over to his left. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Now in the box, George Springer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Josh Reddick.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Swinging a soft liner on to first, and there were 2 down. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. Stepping into the box, Chris Colabello. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Gurriel is over, and he puts it away for the first down.
Right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Correa is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So striding forward now, Joe Panik comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Striding into the box, Yulieski Gurriel. He's 0-for-1 thus far.
First baseman, Yulieski
First pitch on its way. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he's retired, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Marwin Gonzalez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. And he gets him to chase one up in the zone, and this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Reynolds there to put it away for out number 2. Into the box now, Brian McCann. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. One and 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Chris Owings now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Late that time for a strike.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
This one's flared out toward left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the. Ready for another chance. Kyle Tucker. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Kyle Tucker.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Set to deal on 2-2. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here. He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact.
And he'll get in there safely. So stepping in, Jose Altuve, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 pitch. Line to the right side. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. And not in time as the run scores. Ready for another shot now. George Springer. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 0-1 pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Dahl ranging back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Striding in once again, Yulieski Gurriel.
And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
4 runs here in this half inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. Able to squeeze this one is Panic, and there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Brian McCann. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Swing and a little blooper to center. Owings ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Mark Reynolds, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Arizona, third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit to first. Gurriel picks it up, the tag, and he is out. Ready once again, Yasmani Tomas. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Austin Slater. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Tucker. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Kyle Tucker.
First pitch on its way. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Outside, 3-0 now. Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there. Swung on and missed 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Andrew Chafin takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Andrew Chafin.
First offering on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game. And he's safe. So striding forward now, Alex Bregman. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. 0-1, here it comes. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
And he got him.
The second baseman, number 27.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Jose Altuve is at the plate as he watches ball one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Here's George Springer. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
George Springer.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Josh Reddick. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in now, Chris Colabello. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Chris Colabello.
And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
The pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
A payoff pitch one more time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him. 3-0 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Well, they let him go there, but he missed it for strike one.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Reddick is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Joe Panik. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Panik.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it. The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Softly on a line to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out, and he is in there. At the plate, Alex Avila. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball. Now in the box, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Baseman, Yulieski Gurriel.
Nick Vincent is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball, same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yulieski Gurriel becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. 0-1 pitch on its way. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Here's a drive out toward left center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Standing in, Brian McCann. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Kyle Tucker.
He's set, and the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Here's Chris Owings now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Chris Owings.
Towards second. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, David Dahl. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Max Kepler.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next
at the plate. Mark Reynolds. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Corey Spangenberg.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bregman is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Here's Yasmani Tomas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Up next for the Diamondbacks,
Stepping in, Austin Slater. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Astros will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he went the distance in this one, gave the bullpen a day off, and allowed only 2 runs to come across the score. You'll take that every day of the week, so he has to feel real good about what he accomplished here.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dallas Keuchel. His record is now 3-2. The loss goes to Taijuan Walker. His record is now 4-4. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.